You sit down. You close your eyes. You try to meditate. But days pass, weeks pass, and nothing changes. No peace, no inner power, no real awakening. Here's the truth no one tells you. Most people who meditate never actually grow spiritually because they miss one silent force that turns stillness into transformation. Today, I'll show you what that force is and how to activate it so that every second of meditation becomes a step toward true liberation. Let's begin. Here's the brutal truth. Meditation isn't just about closing your eyes. It's about opening something deeper, your awareness. But most people fall into a trap. They treat meditation like an escape, a mental vacation from life's noise. They're calm for 10 minutes. Then they go back to the same chaos, same reactions, same unconscious habits. That's not meditation. That's sedation. True meditation is a mirror. It shows you everything you've been avoiding. Your inner noise, your pain, your programming. And unless you face it, you'll never grow. Ancient yogis never used meditation to escape. They used it to transform. And that's what I'll show you next. You've been told that peace is the goal of meditation. But here's the hidden truth. Peace is only a byproduct, not the purpose. Most meditators chase calmness like it's some spiritual trophy. But the yogis never meditated just to feel relaxed. They meditated to wake up. The mind by nature is restless. It throws thoughts at you like a monkey on caffeine. You sit down, close your eyes, and what happens? Thoughts of the past, worries of the future, endless stories. And that's where most people give up. They think they're doing it wrong. So they force silence, they suppress. They try to be still. But trying only fuels resistance. Meditation isn't about controlling the mind. It's about witnessing the mind. Without judgment, without chasing or avoiding. You don't fight the storm. You sit with it until the storm no longer controls you. That's when real transformation begins. When you realize you're not the storm. You're the sky it moves through. You see, meditation is not about peace. Not even about focus or concentration. It's about remembering who you are. You are not your name, not your job, not even your thoughts. You are the consciousness behind all of it. That's why ancient yogis went beyond techniques. They used Kriya not to escape the world, but to enter it with divine awareness. Meditation, at its core, is a journey back to source. It's not about adding anything. It's about removing everything that is not you. Every breath in Kriya, every still moment, is designed to dissolve your false identity, to burn the veil that hides your truth. And here's the catch. This truth can't be taught. It can only be realized. That's why great gurus stayed silent. Not because they wanted to keep secrets, but because the ultimate secret must be unlocked within you. If this is already resonating with your soul, then keep watching. Because the next part, it changes everything. There is a lock within you. An energetic knot tied by fear, doubt, and control. This knot is why you can't sit still in meditation. Why silence feels like discomfort. Why your thoughts scream louder the more you try to quiet them. The ancients called this knot Granthi. There are 3 of them. But the first, the Brahma Granthi, is what traps most seekers. It keeps your awareness tied to the physical. Your body, your identity, your past. Kriya Yoga was designed as a spiritual key to untie these knots. Not by force, but by flow. Not by suppression, but by breath. Each Kriya breath, done consciously, sends prana through these blocks. Over time, these knots begin to loosen. And when they do, a flood of energy rises. Not from outside, but from your core. You don't need to add anything. You only need to release what's not yours. That's why some meditate for years and feel nothing. while others, with deep surrender, awaken in days. Once the knot begins to loosen, a subtle current awakens. Not violent, not dramatic, but like a river finally allowed to flow. This current is called kundalini, but not the kind you see glamorized online. This isn't about fireworks. It's about stillness. In Kriya, the breath becomes a sacred vehicle. Each inhale, a rise toward the divine. Each exhale, a surrender back into the self. And in this rhythm, something magical happens. The spine becomes the altar, the breath the offering. The self disappears. Suddenly, you're not doing meditation. Meditation is doing you. There's no effort, no trying, only a presence so deep, it melts the mind. Gurus kept this hidden not because it was dangerous, but because it was sacred. You can't give fire to someone who's not ready to be warm without burning. But you've stayed this far. You are ready, not for information, but for transformation. If this touched something deep inside you, it's because your soul remembered. This wasn't new information. It was ancient, and it was already within you. You're not broken. You're not stuck. You were simply asleep. But now, the breath has spoken. The silence has sung, and the real journey begins. Don't let this just be a good video. Let this be the moment your life changed forever. If you're ready to go deeper, the next part is waiting for you. Until then, breathe. And remember, you are the technique. You are the sacred fire. You are the guru you've been searching for. This wasn't a video, it was a transmission.